There is a prayer which we should offer to God again and again. I would like to share it with you. It is a short prayer, a very sweet prayer, and it is non cradle. Any man belonging to any faith can offer it to God. Here is the prayer: God, grant me health, grant me wholeness, grant me holiness. As you offer this prayer again and again, a day will come when it will be touched with deep feeling, deep emotion, and arise out of the very depths of your heart. Then you will find that your mind is filled with peace, that understanding, and your body becomes vibrant and vital. Alas, for many people, life is not the joyous, harmonious experiences that it ought to be. They go through life only half alive. They do not live, they merely exist. And here I am not talking about the poor, the deprived, or the malnourished. I am talking about the better class of people who are in no better state of health. For riches cannot buy good health. As the saying goes, money can buy the most comfortable matters, but it cannot buy you night's peaceful sleep. Money can buy you the most expensive meal in a five-star hotel, but it cannot buy you a healthy appetite. Money can buy you a best medical care, but it cannot buy you good health. This is why our ancestors insisted, when wealth is lost, very little is lost, but when health is lost, something valuable is lost. Indeed, the wanton waste and abuse of our health is far more serious, better than the simple waste of money. Money can be regained in many cases through hard work, but health squandered can never really be fully restored. Good health is the greatest of all gifts, the choicest of all blessings, for without it we cannot enjoy any of our other facilities and blessings. Good health is the basis of all that we value and cherish in human life: success, achievement, financial prosperity, and emotional security, and above all, spiritual unfoldment and inner peace. As I have stressed again and again, mind and body are vitally related. They influence each other's state of being. I would say that ignorance of this vital link causes us to view mind and body separately, identifying the self with the perishable body. It has been well established through research and case studies that all major illnesses of the body are linked to negative emotion. In other words, a negatively inclined mind causes physical ailments in the body. Negative emotions create chaos and agitation in the mind, which affect the vital functions of the body. For example, anger and tension release harmful toxins into the bloodstream. On the other hand, goodness and sympathy promote the healthy flow of pure blood to the brain, stimulating the brain cells. Deep breathing, meditation, and virtuous living help you overcome infirmities. They infuse vitality and energy into the body. Silence and prayer put an end to nervous tension. Tranquility clears the complexion and lends luster to your face. Happiness regulates your blood circulation. Sympathy strengthens the nerves, and generosity keeps your heart healthy and fit.